Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable, and it's been going pretty well. We're not as strong as we once were. The fullbacks definitely are a downgrade with no able to rotate and stuff. Flashgorn got injured for a couple of weeks, therefore Connolly has to fill in at right back. Bless him. He's like, I'm 35 years old, I just want to sit down and have a pie. Right, so after the... still annoying, that FA Cup match. We beat Bristol City 2-1. Joe Lewis' own goal and Isaac Fletcher getting a rare goal. He started the season so brightly, but then we slipped up. We got absolutely destroyed by Birmingham, and I started getting a little bit scared. But then we scraped a win over Nottingham Forest 2-1. Went 1-0 down early on for a Suter own goal. He just kind of kicked it in his own net for funsies. Jared Bowen and Rocha with the goals, the two key men. Then we beat Reading 3-0. Jan Dander with a brace and Jared Bowen. Cardiff 2-1. Rocha and Bowen. You can see where the goals are coming from. We had a sending off late on, but we held on. And then we very much scraped a win. Frankowski with the goal, playing up front. And so, my friends, this is how it is looking. It's looking very good. We're going to do... If need be, we'll do all the games. So the next 3 episodes, we'll do all 6 games. Hopefully, if we can just keep it together. Sorry, Jared, we are playing Hull, but Hull, I know you're in a relegation battle, but we just need to destroy you. We've got Huddersfield, who are 7th, big game, and then Hull City, who are 23rd. Are they relegated? No, they're very much in the battle. So 2 tricky games. How far ahead of playoffs are we? We should be comfortable now, shouldn't we? Yeah, 14 points. So we're pretty much guaranteed playoffs. So fitness is still an issue. Flashgorn's only just coming back. For Connolly's having to fill in. For a guy that was not really supposed to play any football this year, maybe the odd cup game or when we're 3-0 up, he's played 24 games this season. The new goalkeeper's doing fine. Maybe a little tiny, not quite as well as Lewis. Frankowski's going to play up front because Bradshaw's really dropped off form-wise. Jan Dander on the left. Jared Bowen. Rocha, who needs a rest, but fuck him, because he's scored 10 goals in 15 games. McWilliams and McCann. Bonswell at left-back. Seamus Colley at right. And Sykes, as much as I've taken the piss out of him and not wanted to use him, he's actually doing really well at the moment. So he's going to actually keep his spot. Oh, are we ready, boys? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh, I've done it again. I do this every time. It's like I can't count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who do I least need? Regan Wall's taking a bit. Okay, Bradshaw for James Wilson. There we go. There we go. Right. Come on, boys. Come on. I'd rather have the rule that and I know this is in some leagues where it's based on... how many loan signings you've got on the pitch. So let's say max 4 loan signings, but then you can sub that guy off for another loan signing. That would actually definitely be in our favour, because then at least we could pack the bench out. Come on, boys. Don't bottle it. Do not bottle it. Like I said, the wins aren't feeling as good or clear. We're not dominating teams quite as much. And it could be down to the end of season, tiredness. Remember, very small squad. Could be down to everybody shitting themselves a little bit. And it's also down to the fact we've got no backup fullbacks and Connolly is playing right back. I'd like to, if possible, we could get this done early so I could rest Rocha. We've got another game in 3 days, the next game. So if we could just get it done. I know they're a good side, Huddersfield, but really need to do this. I think this is the 4th episode I've recorded today. It's now 6:15 in the morning, and I'm probably just going to do the rest of the season, to be quite honest. All right. Wow. All right. Good. I know I'm not saying that we're going to get promoted. I'm just saying I'm fascinated to see what Gusto does with proper amounts of money. Imagine Gusto with 20 million. He's going to have a field day. Bocos. Oh, here we go. First highlight, 45 minutes. Is this a... Yeah, go on. Lovely. Round the corner from Frankowski. Bowen. Get it back. Yeah, beautiful. Thought that was in. Thought that was in. First decent chance of the game. A draw is okay. Keeps us 5 points ahead of Stokey Koki. Nobody's playing particularly horrifically or particularly well. Let's check out and get creative. Look at Ross Sykes. He's spanging in a 7.3. He's like, no, boss. I am ready for the Championship. Yeah, but are you ready for the Premier League, Ross? That's the question. All right, Bondswell. McCann, back to Bondswell. Don't do anything stupid. Like I say, Bondswell's been solid at left back, but he's just doesn't provide enough going forward. Come on. Bowen, McWilliams, Rocha. Nice. Connolly. Go on, Connors. Did get an assist last game, I think. Connors. Oh, it's deflected. We'll take it. Oh, I thought he was in again. He's done the exact same thing. He's had a couple of great chances and they just whistle past the post. Okay, Healy for Yandanda. I feel like Frankowski's got a goal in him. Fletcher for Rocha. We've got another game coming up. We can't just... He won't be able to play at all if we don't give him some sort of rest. We're going for the attack, boys. We're going for it. Come on, boys. Come on. I want this. I don't want this to go down to the last game of the season or something horrible. Please, 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 please. To be fair, we've not done enough to win the game, to be honest. Couple of good chances, but that's about it. 4 minutes added on. Anything? All right. It is what it is. Go on. It's 5 seconds. Let's not get excited. Let's do some ball across Bowen. Oh, a little half chance at the end. All right, 0-0 draw. We haven't had many of them this season, to be fair. I'm not unlucky. I'm not going to have a go at the team at this late stage of the season. Look at the games. We've got 2 days between games. How's that a thing? Oh, that's disgusting. The trouble is, Hull are terrible, but it's away from home. So, do we rotate for the Hull game so we've got a stronger squad for Preston? No, I don't. I think we just maybe do a little bit of rotation, but we can't. We're not that strong enough to be able to just play the bunch of kids. Right, let's go. Let's go do it. Okay, what do we do? Rocha needs a rest. Okay, we'll rest. Okay, he's the man we'll rest for Preston. We'll give him a complete day off. We'll leave. Regan Paul's almost back. Let's give Suter a day off. I still want to go strong. Flash Gordon's almost back. Okay, we'll start Connolly and give Flash Gordon 20 minutes. And then he should be able to start the next game. We can play Frankowski and then we can play Bradshaw in the Preston game. I can't believe there's 2 games in straight after each other. That is such a nightmare. As for the central midfield, we don't really have choices, do we? We don't get choices. And, okay, we can play Healy for Danda in the second game. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Okay. So for something a little bit more exciting than last game, that'd be lovely. But they are desperately trying to cling on. Come on, boys. Let's pause this. So the teams, they're so close. There's 4 teams within 2 points, and they could all catch us. Okay, let's just worry about our own game then instead of we'll try and keep an eye on some of the sort. Stoke and Sunderland are the 2 biggies. If Derby could drop points, that'd be nice. Sean Dyche is Derby manager. Is it off? Is it off? Yes! Woo! Oh, look at that. Miles off. Miles. Sunderland are playing Derby. That's fruity. Stoke are 1-0 up, though. Okay, Hull are dominating the chances so far. This is so nervy. Okay, Dr. Leg. That's an old EastEnders reference for you young'uns. Bondswell. That's it. Don't dribble and stuff because you're not very good at it. That's unlucky. I like the idea of the pass. Winners, winners, winners. Oh, Sykes on the half volley turn clearance. Let's take some skill, that. Wilson. Hendrickson. It's a good ball. That Connolly deals with it. Captain Marvellous. McWilliams. Early ball. Frankowski's going to get there. Drill it. Drill it. Drill it. This is on target. It's better than last game. Yeah. I think Frankowski's going to be an alright player. Like next season. Even in the even if we don't go up, I think he's a sort of solid cover for striker, cover for right inside forward. Oh, fitness levels, boys. If we can go a goal up, we could. No, I don't like changing how we play just because we need to do for the fitness. Go on. That's a weird touch, Jared. We could play a less pressing style, but that might just cause us to lose games. This is working. We go for it. Okay. Sunderland are 1-0 up against. That's not ideal, is it? That's great that Derby County are dropping points, but I'd actually rather Derby County just win that. So both of those teams are winning. Oh, of course they are. Of course they are. Of course they bloody are. Okay, it's pretty even. We've had a couple of decent chances. Fitness is okay. Let's get a bit of pep talk, yeah? You got this, boys. Just need one good chance. I'm happy to just scrape a 1-0. Don't care about performances at this point of the season. Rakip to Baker. A bit of too much space. Don't like it. Connolly deals with it again. Solid. Bowen now. He's got acres of space to run into. He's got runners both sides. Frankowski, this time surely. Yes. Yes. Yes, Frankowski. That's what I'm talking about. That's massive goal. It's his fourth of the season. Bowen with the assist. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Actually, if we can win, then I don't mind Sunderland winning because they can get dragged in. Oh, it's a good save. They can get dragged in to the battle. Didn't go it. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. Right, let's just give him a bit of praise. McCann does well. McWilliams. Frankowski. Good turn from Frankowski. That's a lovely ball. Jan Danda. Tight angle. Cut it back. Cut it back. Cut it back. Bowen. Come on. Decent ball in. Oh, there's nobody attacking that. Go on, Edmondson. Edmondson. Oh, goalkeeper made a dive. No, they've got no men forward. Go on, Connors. All the time in the world, mate. Let's just go balanced, because I'm panicking a bit. Kane Wilson. Oh, how did we not win that? We had two blokes there. Oh, fucking shit balls. I don't know. Oh, Bowen's doing... God, that's hairy. Okay, Jared Bowen, you absolute legend. Doing what needs to be done. And that's a fucking wonder ball. Frankowski looking for the brace. He's only gone and done it, boys. Right, I'm going to gamble a bit here. I'm going Geggs D. Not so much to wrap up things, because especially this early, I don't like doing it. But it's less running about. Jan Danda, what a ball that is. And McCann needs to come off. Okay, Connolly goes for McCann. McCann, Flash Gordon. We give him his half an hour. Bish bash bush, job done, innit? And then Healy, Kinfinian, Danda to keep that fitness going. Bonswell's going to be knackered. Oh, they got Andreas Bielend. It's one of my favourite names. Love a Bielend. What's the scores on the doors? Sunderland still one up. Oh, Stoke have dropped. They won. Come on, Millwall. Mighty Millwall. I've always loved Millwall. I like you, Millwall. Huddersfield are 1-1. Preston, who we're playing next, are clearly winning. Okay. Look at that. The Geggs D, boy, just shuts it down. Shuts it down. Sorry, Hull. I'm sorry. I know you need the points, but so do we. All right? And we're more important than you. Okay, boys. We'll take that. A win and a draw at this time of the season. Right, son. That guarantees us playoffs. Excelente. Fitness is not... Oh, I can't believe... Look, look, there's 4 days. How about moving this to Tuesday? Huh? Ah, Frankowski. Old Starey boy. I'm not saying that Rocha's going to join us, lads. But if you look at his information, you'll see that Accrington is one of his favourite clubs. And I'm one of his favourite people. Just saying. I'm just saying. How much is he worth? 4. Okay. It's worth an ask. Right, there we go, my friends. We are close. 5 points. 4 games left to go. We've got a superior goal difference. It's all right. Things are going to be fine. Derby are going to go on a horrible run of losses now, I'm telling you. They're going to have a horrific run in. Blackburn 18th, Fulham 8th, Sheffield Wednesday 12th, and Middlesbrough 5th. Okay, they've not got a shocker, but they're going to slip up. They're going to bottle it. Right, thank you very much for watching you. Aha! I'm tired, man. It's 6:30, and I've still got 2 more videos to record. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.